Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Scarlet. The burp is oncoming, I guess not. Anyway, last time we started up doing the ground shiny event stuff. We also spent a bunch of time nicknaming Pokemon and kind of organizing our boxes. We did more of that than the shiny hunting. We did manage to get 4 Mudbray, so now we just need 4 Drillbur and 4 Paldean Wooper. We'll see how that goes. It shouldn't take that long, I don't think. And then if we have time, we could try to do a Tinglu raid or 2. Also, real quick, we actually do have the ability now to get the shiny Chien-Pao. So let's grab that real quick. We did get the Wo-Chien last time as well. We claimed that. So, yeah, but we're pretty much just going to jump right into the ground shinies. Yeah, we'll figure it all out. Speaking of which, as I said, I should get Violet just to claim them on that game. Yeah, I like to get the double shinies for my girlfriend. Let me put one Violet on the hold. So we got Chien-Pao. Cool. Okay, I was just like, yeah, we still don't have all the Vivian, but that's a problem. That's a problem for later me, and not current me. Let's just take a look real quick at Chien-Pao. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot name Wo-Chien or Chien-Pao, from what it seems like, but it is what it is. We got you. You are a weird looking one. Yeah, Adamant, best and everything except for Spatak. Pretty cool move pool. I like it. Yeah, let's see. Okay, as we're keeping our girlfriend shinies. Or my girlfriend shinies, since we're keeping ours. But yeah, as I saw, yeah, it's a shame we can't nickname them, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at Wooper and Drillbur outbreaks. We'll see what there is, where they are. You are all on the coast. I think that's too awkward of a spot. See what we get. Daily fun fact, there's a sea slug with the ability to have its head removed and then regenerate its whole body, organs and all, and then keep going with its day like nothing happened. Yeah. There's some crazy... They're bugs for sea slug. I don't know. But I'm just going to say bugs for the moment. Bugs have, yeah, some crazy abilities. I don't know if those are actually bugs. Okay, yeah. So, we did take a brief look at Drillbur last time. I don't know what make of these over here. We need an area where there's not grass, ideally, because the only thing that changes are the stripes on its body and its nose, and the grass goes up to, like, its head. And I don't want to really be trying to stare at all their noses. So we need to be able to actually, like, easily see their body, so we need a place without grass, because, yeah, it's just how it be. Am I even going the right way? I hit the wrong button. I'm great at this. I think this is just normal Drillbur here. Yeah, I was trying to say, I don't know if this is because inside the cave would be a really solid spot. Theoretically. I don't think this spot works, does it? Yeah, stuff spawning down there. Is it Squirtle? What am I seeing? Sorry, this is... Okay, that is a Squirtle. I was like, what am I looking at? Okay, hang on. I mean, it's technically doable. No, this wouldn't work very well. I mean, I want to have a spot where I ideally can picnic hunt for them, to be honest. This is just over here. Okay. Yeah. That's a mini or not an item. Actually, theoretically, this spot might work. Let's see. Hold on. If this spot works, I'll do it. I mean, ideally we set up a Wooper thing as well, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, it's not a good sign. Let's try here. I feel like we can do better. We don't have to do a picnic reset, but it makes my life easier. Plus, we could use it to come up with, start coming up with nicknames, or to go through some of the the Pokemon that we, not even few, a decent bit of Pokemon that we've not like locked in names for yet. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, it's not bad. Odds are we can get something better. Right? The other thing was this one over here. Especially because didn't look like there are any good Wooper ones either. Because it would be nice to be able to do them back to back. Try to make the most. I think we're just gonna do the level 1 Sparkling Power Sandwich again. Or cooking thing item from the cafeteria. So. Let's see where this is. I wanted to see if this one was like. This one would not be a picking reset. But I was curious how good it would be for just generally hunting. Okay. A lot of not Drillburs spawning right now. Yeah, okay, I just date skip. Get a new batch going. We'll make it work. What's the Wooper? I don't know about Wooper. We don't need more bumper. Is this inside or outside the cave? I mean, if we only get one good one, it's not that big of a deal. Worst case, we end up just wasting 5 minutes or 10 minutes at most. And the sparkling sandwich, which woe is me, I guess. I feel like we could do better. I don't know. I'm doing the thing where I'm kind of picky for better or for worse. We can go check the one over that way. If I can push myself up against a wall and picnic reset, that makes this a hell of a lot easier. Way less, like, focus demanding. The yawns. They're getting me. Had a big dinner, I'm already sleepy, you know? I get sleepy if I eat food. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. Did I go too far? Oh wow, that was, yeah, okay. Let's pretend I didn't, like, miserably drop the ball on that one. Cool, thanks. Whee! I don't think this is gonna be great. Well, no. Oop. Sorry, buddy. Silly noise. Actually, this might work okay. I'm guessing the Granbull's a static spawn. Yeah. They all spawn behind the rock. Definitely feels feasible. Though that rock could be problematic. I think we try for something else, unfortunately. You're so tiny. I mean, is there a way... I think other things are going to spawn above me if we do it here. Well, they're just going to spawn behind different rock shit anyway, but I'm curious. I can't tell how easy they are gonna be to spot. Like, I feel like I should be able to notice them more from a distance. I mean, up close I'll notice, obviously. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to find a lot of experimentation. The rocks do concern me. I don't know if there's a good way. What if I am playing Pokemon Scarlet? I am going for event Chinese since they have boosted rates. Never heard of it? Dang. Really? Never heard of Pokemon? What's going on? Like, I feel like... I don't know, I guess it depends what your aware of and what gaming space you're in. I think we want to try something else, to be honest. Not that this wouldn't work, I just feel like we should theoretically be able to get something better. That is less room, or less likelihood of problems. That's gonna break it. Hang on. Date skip. Yeah. I don't think they changed. They definitely did not. Hang on. You thought Pokemon died? No, that was just the show was taking a turn. I mean, the show, there still is a Pokemon show that goes on. It's just a different protagonist now. But nope, the games are doing good as always. I'm not seeing anything promising here. Too much. I mean, there's some areas that are open, but there's too much grass. Is there any like crazy whooper spots? Whooper spots have not been particularly nice for that function. Roll it again. I am a Star Wars fan, yes. Pretty big one. Pokemon and Star Wars are like my two big franchises. Never tell if I'm being too picky or what. That's got to be inside the cave, right? I will gladly take one in the cave. Wrong one. Right? Is it? Maybe it's not. You haven't watched any of the other movies other than the first one? Nah, hey, you know, it's definitely a big thing to try to get into at this point, just because there's so much stuff, and it's definitely not for everyone. It's above. No, it is down here. If I stand here, do things spawn down there? I think I just gotta take something at this point. It's gonna take way longer if I don't just accept a decent spot. I keep trying to get into it, but the second movie takes me out of it. Are you talking about Clone Wars or Empire Strikes Back? Just because it's weird. Gotta love Star Wars, Clone Wars. Yeah, okay. I would say if you're having trouble getting, yeah, Phantom Menace and the Clone Wars out of the at least original 6 are definitely the worst. I'd recommend if you're trying to get into it but having trouble, maybe giving A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, like go through 4 through 6 like in release order of the movies, because I think those 3 are much better paced overall. Clone Wars and Phantom Menace have a lot of slow parts to them. As counterintuitive as it is to watch them in a different order than they're numbered. But those are the most highly regarded of the films. So, that is my recommendation. If I mean, that's granted, if it's not for you, it's not for you too. So, you know, I get that too. That could be a decent spot there. I'm trying so hard to get a good spot, and it's probably not the not the right play. Trying to be too perfect about it. Never watched Revenge of the Sith though, but that's the reason I'm trying to watch it in order. But the first movie, but I don't like the one after. Yeah, I get that. I would say honestly, Attack of the Clones is probably. I said Clone Wars. Oh, that's the show. Oh god. Oh. I would say Attack of the Clones is probably my least favorite of the 6 original ones. Revenge of the Sith is actually more enjoyable. Yeah, Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace are both just pretty poorly paced. I would say Revenge of the Sith is definitely... It's definitely a fan favorite. Yeah, this was not gonna work for this. It's definitely, it's much more action-packed. Like, things actually happen. I think it sort of gets back to what made the original trilogy so fun to watch. As opposed to trying really hard to be like a drama. Because I think that is sort of where 1 and 2 struggle the most. Is they're like trying to be dramas, but George Lucas, the director and writer, is not great at dialogue. Down. I'm trying way too hard to get something. So many of these are like in the water, at the water's edge. The desert, this one might actually be pretty good for... I would have to run back and forth, but... What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Honestly, I'm slightly... Not controversial, but I think I honestly would say Return of the Jedi is my favorite. The 6th one. A lot of people tend to pick A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back as their favorite. But I would say Return of the Jedi is probably my favorite. I feel like it's the best paced of all the movies. Especially on like rewatches. Because I would say A New Hope, the beginning can be a little bit on the slower side, or like beginning to middle. And then Empire Strikes Back is a bit of a slower middle as well, but I don't feel that Return of the Jedi slows down as much. I think this bottle worked fine. Let me take a look. Let me see if there's any Drober. So that's my take. Okay, I don't think we're not getting a Drober out of this. I think we just gotta send it. We gotta start making progress on this. No. Start counting. I'm gonna be counting for the 60 here, so I might be a little focused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is about 9:17. 7, 8. Did I already lose track? Whatever. 9, 10, 11. Ooh, we do not like the leg. 12, 13. Oh, geez, it's late, yeah. 14 time zones, eh? 15, 16, 17, 18 still, 19, 20, I always feel evil doing this, 21, 22, UK, nice. Yeah, I'm from the US, so 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, halfway there, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, we're getting there. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1. We're almost there. Give me one moment and I won't answer it. Uh-oh. Wrong guy. 52, 53, 54, 5, 57, hello! 58, we're almost there. 59, 60, we'll do our 5 extra. 61, 62, 3, 64, and 65. Okay, cool. We are shiny hunting because there is currently an event with some higher or increased shiny odds. So the goal is to get Wooper. And then, however, I've been streaming. Oh gosh, I kind of just completely lose track at this point because it's been like, I always think it's like shorter than it's actually been. I think it's genuinely been like 7 or 8 years of like consistent streaming, which is kind of crazy. I'm debating if I want to go for a small Wooper. That also sounds like it's going to be kind of miserable, but it would be cute. Let's see. Do I have any challenges I can make that give me Teensy power for poison or ground? Not a level 2 one. If we buy one from the shop, I doubt it, but... No, okay, let's pull up the sandwich kit. Hang on. Oh, let's see what... Honestly, I'm trying to remember what even got me into streaming. I think it just started as me doing it a little bit for fun. And then I enjoyed it and just kind of kept going with it. I don't think there was that much of a reason that I even specifically would have gotten into it. Let's see. Ah! Okay, why do we have catch power? Hang on. Let me look at the math here. Did I... Okay. These are all teensy around. I'm guessing these are causing catch. What is causing the... Oh, probably the flavor. Ack. Were you always a Twitch streamer? I did YouTube a lot before I did Twitch streaming. And then the transition over time sort of happened where I'm much more of a Twitch streamer than a YouTuber now, just because it's more manageable time-wise for me. So, okay, let me try poison. That just did not... Where? A little weird here and just see what I can get. Okay. This is giving me trouble. How do I get this to be teensy? Give me. Okay, let me try that. Okay, we gotta. Get this to be level 2 is not being nice. I don't think this is happening. Okay. Yeah, I have not done any horror games recently, admittedly. I've been really into Pokemon. I really enjoy the Resident Evil games. Those I'm a big fan of. I'm trying to think what else have I mean, I've sort of done a lot of little missed things. Like, I've done Outlast not super long ago. Okay, maybe it's been quite a while at this point, but not in a while. Okay, I think we're just gonna go for the regular thing. What else have I done? Wow, I think I've done a lot of littler, shorter things. So I know I did like Blair Witch a ways back. I've done the first 4 Silent Hill games are big ones. I think there's got to be more in there, and I'm just blanking. Now, I haven't done like a crazy amount of horror games, but I've done my fair share. Actually, what's funny is I still have to get to Resident Evil 4 remake. I do hope to play that pretty soon, within the next few weeks or so, maybe. I've played a lot of games that have, I think, horror-ish aspects. I mean, like I've done like The Last of Us 1 and 2. I wouldn't really call them horror games, but they have horror elements. Trying to think, I feel like I'm sitting here going, oh my god, I'm a fake fan. But Resident Evil's the main one. Okay. This way, away! No, no, that's just a joke. You're fine. No, my family loves me very much. That's just a gag. That'd be a very weird thing to like genuinely put in my bio. Just be like, yeah, my family despises me. They don't talk to me anymore. No, just trauma dump in my description. That would be a very that'd be a very weird thing to do. Maybe at big brain, I gotta get the sympathy points. I gotta lean into it, be like, yeah, they don't talk to me anymore. You know? They haven't told me they love me in 12 years. No, I know. It's a joke. That was my mother. I love you too, Mom. They were fine. Can't get a load of... Can't get any privacy around here. Anyway, yeah, so Wooper, we're looking for blue one. Shouldn't be that bad, I hope. Every time I go a little bit without finding a shiny, I immediately start getting paranoid that I've missed like 15 of them and don't actually know what the shiny looks like. Frankly, I don't know if I've missed any shinies ever. Except for the Snow incident. I don't think I've ever just like bluntly missed one. The Snow Run incident was... The game despawned it in front of my face. That was tragic. I cried, I weeped. I still live with my parents. Economy's rough out here in America. No, I still live with the old parents. I do not think we'll see it anymore. Back around this way. Whee! Oh, that's so noticeable. Okay, now we're good. We don't have to worry about missing any. That is a lot brighter than I thought it was gonna be. Big and titled? Let's go, Wooper! Oh, he's such a silly. Look at you. I didn't check if you could hit yourself. I'm gonna assume you can't. What? Okay. What ball am I using on you? That's a good question. I kind of want something nice for it. Could you dive? I mean, I could... I don't know if lure really... I could almost go heavy ball. Real quick. Just so the timer doesn't keep going down. Does Wooper have any way of hitting itself? Because if I'm going to use a fancy ball, I want to fall swipe it. No, we should be good. Okay. I think we fall swiping... I might honestly just go for the heavy ball. I want to give it something cute. It's big and titled. I don't know if it's going to be a Whoop or a Clodsire, but... Let's go. At some point we gotta go get more fancy balls. Yeah, we had a fair share of heavy balls. Real quick, I gotta know. What title you got? Oh my gosh, that is a rare mark too. I got a personality mark. That's one in a something. Let's go. I might keep that as a Wooper, honestly. That's actually really sick. Okay, awesome. Cloudsire's adorable. They're both. I love Wooper and Cloudsiire. I love Quagsire as well. They're all very cute and goofy. What do I think of the new Victory Bell? It's something. It's goofy. I generally like it, although it's pretty hard for me to find. I can't think of any recent Pokemon I've seen that have been like, oh, I'm not much of a disliker. So I think it's goofy. I like it. I like the shtick with it. You know, give me more goofy megas. That is exactly my girlfriend's philosophy. She really likes it. The way they did the trailer for it with like the almost Resident Evil-esque horror short that they did was so cool. I really liked it. She's like, yeah. So no, I'm totally on board with it though. You know, I'm sure once I see more of it, I will end up liking it even more. I feel like in Pokemon a lot of times, yeah, they only grow on me with time. So I don't know. I haven't decided if I prefer it or Mega Dragonite. I mean, granted, it's so early. I do like both of them. Mega Dragonite's goofy. What was funny about Mega Dragonite is I first saw it, I was like, really? That's it? And then I sat on it for like 10 minutes. Over the course of 10 minutes of texting my girlfriend about it, I went from being like, yeah, this is kind of lame, to never mind, this thing's great. So now I really like it. So, I don't know, I have full faith that they'll do good by the Megas. See another Whooper! Bink! Look at the little baby. The false swipe in on it. Yeah, the shiny's very noticeable. I like it. It's silly. I'll have to see what... I'm intrigued to see how Clodsires looks. This is a little bit trickier to know what to do. I think a Dive Ball's maybe the best bet. Let me quickly look up Clodsires shiny just to see. Does it get like any darker or is it about the same in shade? It's a bit darker. It's not really Nest Ball. Or not Nest Ball, Net Ball. Or purpley. So. We'll see. Okay, 2 down, 2 to go. Because I'm getting an extra 2 for my girlfriend. Because she's not gotten around to playing this game yet. Down. And I know she very much likes a Whooper. We'll have to see how much time we have left in the sandwich after this. Depending on the amount of time, we'll see what we want to do. I mean, I guess I could just auto-battle Drillbur. As opposed to trying to find like the right spot now. Because I don't think I want to start date skipping a bunch and experimenting while this is running. I could just pick one and auto-battle. That's probably the smartest play. Either that or I just go run around in like Area 0 for a bit with the Sparkling Power 1 boost. See if we got anything lucky. We'll see. Depends how much time's left. I might be getting ahead of myself. We might get a 20-minute drought for all I know. I was double checking that wasn't shiny. That was like the most obnoxious turn. I'm gonna go a little further down. I don't think I'm like fully despawning them. The spot seems generally pretty good. I mean, having a flat area makes it so much easier to spot the shiny Whooper that's right over here. They're going by fast. A small titled? What is this? We're getting sizes? We're getting titles? I don't even have the title boost. I just have Sparkling 1. Look at the little baby. What do I catch this in? I do another heavy ball? Honestly, I might. Screw it. We got extra heavy balls. I'm cool with it. It fits it pretty well. We got really lucky with the last one being a personality mark. This one's got to be just like sociable or sleepy or something. Right? Oop. That's smart. Not bad. Part of me's debating if I want to catch one extra one. So I might want to keep both of those as Whooper, I'm gonna be honest. I was originally like, okay, I wanted it'd be cool to get a big Clodsire and a small Wooper, but I saw the Serene title. I'm like, I think I'd rather it actually remain as a Wooper. There's something more special about that to me for whatever reason. Maybe we'll get an extra one. As if I didn't have enough Pokemon I had to figure out nicknames for shinies. I'm bad at that. I spend way too much time trying to get like the perfect nicknames for shinies. Regular Pokemon, I just throw shit out there. Should do the same for shinies, but nope. I spend way too much time. Ah, did not mean to jump there. Yeah. And honestly, the Dozy title's pretty nice. It's more interesting than a sociable title. I mean, frankly, Wooper the Sociable goes very well. But still. As I say, hopefully they're noticeable at night. They're gonna be noticeable at night. The regular Wooper, or the shiny Wooper during the day was like super obvious. It should be pretty noticeable. Fingers crossed. What do we have? Yeah, I'm like, I probably don't need to constantly be... Like, I don't need to be, like, intensely staring at everything. It's probably faster to just do, like, a quick scan. I mean, doing the little, like, loop here is, I think, fine. But, you know. Granted, sometimes the loop seems to just lead to a bunch of not Wooper spawning, so I don't know. I honestly wonder if I could have just been picnicking this whole time. I might have honestly been able to. Even things don't really spawn much behind me. It's like the transition of the routes, but... Yeah, we already got something that works. Nope. Not a... Ah, Sandstorm's annoying. It just adds more visual clutter. Thankfully, Wooper can't get hit by the Sandstorm, given its ground type, but... Still a little inconveniencing. Means I have to spend even longer, like, staring at each one. Just to try to be safe. Hopefully it won't be a long sandstorm. That's all I can say. How are we doing time-wise? Oh yeah, we still got 15. We got 15 minutes to find, ideally, 2. Well, we have 15 minutes to find 1, so we should be fine. Another title?! What is this?! Opa! Look at you! How are we getting so many titles? Jeez Louise. Okay. Great Ball's okay. I mean, I think Dive Ball probably looks the best. Quick Ball honestly could be... Luxury Ball for Clodsire is not the worst either, after looking at the sprite. Yeah, let's do Luxury Ball, why not? Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, let's get one more. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it does generally seem like the running back and forth method is a bit faster than the picnic reset method. It's just the picnic reset methods, I can be a lot lazier. The sleepy. Oh, it requires less mental effort. Less focus, and it allows me to, like, multitask a little bit. As I mentioned earlier, I have a lot of shiny Pokemon I still need to nickname. We'll have time to do that, because we'll probably do a Tinglu raid. Hopefully we'll do multiple. I guess it just depends how good of a counter we have for it, which depends pretty heavily on its moveset. We'll see. I don't think I'm that concerned about it. Well, hey, we'll figure it out. Jeez Louise. At some point they stop being yawns and start being screams. There are also a few more misc little things in the game that I should try to get done. I still have to buy all the clothing items. Maybe we should see about doing that if we have extra time today. Because it would be nice to feel pretty much wrapped up with this game by the time Z8 comes out. Although, I'm not sure. We'll see. Because I don't know about the Vivians happening, for example. I think what else there was. I mean, we gotta get Meloetta. I mean, all the legendaries should be good. We're pretty close to finishing up the Legends Arceus stuff. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna get all the shinies I want. There's still a bunch. But that's okay. We'll see. Yeah, the Sandstorm thankfully did not last that long. Didn't even really notice when it ended. Oh my gosh, the odds. They kick in full steam. Like, oh, you're in the middle of something? Here, let me yawn for you. Any more silly little whoopers? I mean, they're all little silly whoopers. What am I saying? I am a not silly whooper. You can't. It's impossible. I hate to break it to you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You just can't do it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have that much time on the sandwich once we finish this up. So we'll probably just like auto battle a few Drillbur and just see if we get a lucky one. Just to speed up the process down the line. And by down the line, I mean for, you know, you speed it up for the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or whatever. Just Okay. Come back around. The blooper. Or Mrs. Blooper. Or gender non-conforming blooper. Where are you? I don't know if it's really blue, actually. It's not like that. It's kind of blue. I don't know. I guess I'd call it blue. I don't know. Maybe it's more purpley. I don't know. We'll have to... Once we get the next one, we'll take a look. We'll make a call if it's more of a blue or more of a purple. I need to do a time check in a sec. I think 9 minutes is more than enough to find one. And if we don't get lucky, then... I don't know, oh well, tough shit. And we just do it without the sparkling one. I still have no clue how much sparkling one actually boosts the odds by. Hello, welcome, welcome. No clue. Probably should look it up, but I don't really care. And it might boost it by different odds depending on if there's like a shiny outbreak event or not. You going for completing your shiny living day? Or your living days? You got a shiny Lechonk? Hey, nice, nice. Shiny Lechonk's good. It's a solid shiny. I like it. Third shiny in this game. Nice, nice. What were your other two? Never going a little bit without finding one. Meryl and Deerling. Ooh, those are two nice ones. Those cute Pokemon. Deerling is definitely a little more on the subtle side, but it's grown on me. The shiny. It does help that I just really like Deerling as a Pokemon. Come on, Johnny Wolfie! You're being a little shy, I get it. We're trying out here. Hey, there we go. Little female one. Very well, normal sized female one. Can't complain. Ah! Almost went for the. Well, that one was tiny, but almost got the wrong one there for a sec. Hello, whoopee whoopee. With a false swipe. Slam. Let's go luxury ball. Why not? I feel like it looks decent for Clodsire. Let's go. Okay, we got all the whoopers that we needed. We got like 5-ish minutes with this on. We'll just go auto battle a few drill bursts, see if we got anything crazy. Most completely living decks and Sword and Shield. I got a Mantike, I think. That line I had charm, but it was my first encounter. And quite a bit ago. It's always fun. Yeah, it's finding shinies in the old Pokemon games because of the way they're encountered is definitely a different feeling. Old, well, you know, I would say the old method because that was, you know, before overworld spawns. Well, not overworld. It wasn't even before because Let's Go Pikachu. You know, grass to kind of encounter vibes, or you know, not shiny in the overworld vibes. The encounter, yes, yeah, that's a better way to put it. Okay, I'm just gonna auto battle here because it's easy. I don't even think I'm gonna count. Because yeah, the goal here is just to use the last bit of the sandwich. They're going all the way down here, dang. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Ah! Dramatic yawns. Yeah, I know that's not shiny, but for some reason my brain was like, but what if it is? I'm like, no. Sometimes you just gotta get the paranoia out of your system. Okay, not much time for this left. We're definitely gonna just reset to try to get a really good drill burst spot, I think. Although I probably shouldn't be that picky. Otherwise it's gonna take way longer than it needs to. Guess I'm getting all these guys up. You're so silly! Yeah, we did a little run around after the Mudbray stuff because we had a tiny bit of time left and didn't get a shiny then either. That's how it be sometimes. Yeah, I guess I unintentionally left probably the hardest one to spot for last. But it is what it is. I do wonder if the nose is actually going to be a better way to spot it, because the nose is blue instead of pink. That was entirely wrong. Or the wrong direction. Oh yeah! Let me out of here! I'll give it a few seconds left. Just like Sergio going route by route to start. That, honestly, it's always a good approach. Go bit by bit. And then just fill in the gaps when needed. Okay, I think we do some resetting here until we get a good outbreak. There was a lot of the early stages. Gotcha. I feel that. In a sec, I should also check if maybe I could try to do this as I go. If Drillbur gets like takedown or some shit. Just so I'm aware. I wonder if this spot up there is good. Let me take a look over here first, though. Probably gonna do starters last. Yeah, I get that. They can be a bit of a nuisance. Cannot hit itself, but it does have fissure. Good news, I don't believe fissure can actually hit me if I'm higher level than it. I believe that's how that works. If it can, well, I'll deal with it later. This spot could work, actually. Okay, well, I may have jumped the gun immediately. No, this is actually probably a bad idea, just purely off the fact that it's like multi-level. And I can't like picnic here because, yeah, these guys spawn. This is otherwise a good, it was almost a good spot. Yeah, it's too much like up and down. I don't know. If it's a lower level. That's what I think, too. Wasn't 100% confident. Deer. Take a look at the two over this way real quick. Oh my gosh, yes, chill. I don't really like this because of the grass, but I do like this. How you doing, buddy? I mean, I did spot that pretty easily. It might not be. I think I'm expecting it to be a little worse than it is to spot. Because, yeah, that was pretty noticeable even in the grass. Hello, you're so silly looking. I don't know. I like Shiny Drillbur and Excadrill. They're goofy. I mean, I just like the color pink too, which helps. And the little blue nose is so goofy as well. Look at it. Look at the little goofy fella. Alright, what are we catching you in? Probably a heal ball. Right? I don't have a need to do like a love or a dream ball unless we get like a something crazy interesting. Oh, yes, Fissure is a ground move. I mean, I technically could bring a flying type, but I'm using False Swiper that is in Gambit, so. That's 1 of 4, so. Right, we're going. We might get there before anything else. But yeah, there's definitely ways to avoid it. For sure. I still don't think I want to do... I mean, I still want to avoid the grass if I can. Just because I saw that one doesn't mean I'll always see him, unfortunately. Better to play it safe, I feel like. Oh, yeah, no, the water's probably gonna make this impossible. Oh god, no, there's stuff down there. Yeah, no. This is definitely a no-no one. Better send it back through the time skipperoo. Arr, matey. We'll run with it. I think that ice one over there. Ooh, wait, this could work. I think the ice one over there, there's too much stuff that's going to spawn on the water around it. Unfortunately. Okay. This is kind of just the same problem as every other spot with grass. It sucks because like the savanna biome tends to be the best for these because it's flatter areas. The problem is with smaller Pokemon, they become harder to see because of the grass. Where is this one that was against the wall? Is this like a picnicable one? I think this is gonna be too hard to spot him. Let's see. And I finished living, at least get everything but correct. I'll go back to Sword and Shield for DLC. Nice, nice. Yeah, I gotta keep it fresh. I have no clue if things are spawning above me. This is kind of rough. I want that to work. If I do it down here without... I'm really too hard to see because of the grass. Okay. Yeah, we might have to just take something a little less than ideal to make my life, frankly, easier in the long run. Game's making this pretty easy, all things considered. I keep thinking it's going to be hard to see them in the grass, and then I keep immediately spotting them. I'm very good at worrying for nothing. I do like their ground moves. Yeah, no, that stands out. I make this harder on myself than I need to. Let me see what Excadrill. So I'm pretty sure the red just becomes pink, right? Or something like that. Oh no, it's like the whole body actually is kind of red. Oh. Whoops. That is, yeah, that's more noticeable than I thought it was. Maybe pink isn't great for this then. What would I do for Excadrill? The lure ball probably goes hard, but it would have to be a worthwhile. I have to have like a title or something. I do luxury. I mean, luxury ball doesn't match, really. Could do like dive ball, because it matches like the chest markings, kinda. Or even net ball. Regular Pokeball or Premier Ball kind of work too. I almost fuck with the regular Pokeball, honestly. It just feels so boring, but I guess if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. It's about the one over this way. I might honestly still do another map reset. This is like, the longer I go about this not doing it, the less it's gonna even be worth buying a sandwich at the rate we're going. This is just full grass too. Although this might stand out a little more. No, well, now that they're over here. Oh my god. Okay, another shiny. I haven't even found a spot that I'm happy with, and I've already found 3 shinies. I should just stop bothering. Jeez Louise. That's funny. Oh, look at the little... They're goofy. I love Drilbur. He's such a goofy guy. There's a really cute plush of him on the Pokemon Center site. It just looks so, like, derpy, for lack of a better way to put it. I'm showing my age by saying derpy, but... I don't know, I love it. I got Breloom is immune to Leech Seed. Does, yeah. That can be helpful. Yeah. I guess I just do it here. The rate we're going, we literally just need 1. I don't even need to buy anything to boost the odds. Okay, I'm just gonna count to 60. Ah, never mind. That's a shiny. That was like okay. I didn't. Huh? Sure. You know what? Sure. The first one I went to auto battle. Wow, Drilbur, they made this very easy. I spent more time looking for an ideal spot. Like, the fact that I never even set up is just so funny to me. Oh, man. I can also do... I'm trying to see if that... I want to do anything else. I might just go Pokeball for it. I'm debating the netball. Nah, I think I put netball. Fuck it, blue ball. Regular Pokeball's too boring. Yeah. Okay, that is all the shinies that we need from the ground outbreaks. That is very lovely. Only took us about an hour and a half to get the 8 that we need. Well, we ended up getting 9. Yeah, no titles or anything fancy on the Drilbur, but that's fine. No fancy sizes either, but I can't complain. Me looking at all the other ones, like, you never know. Given how many of them have been showing up. Okay, before we continue, I'm actually tempted to... Let's see about buying as many of those clothing items as we can. That's actually something I've been meaning to do and just never got to. Yeah. And also kind of just figure out generally what we're doing with these shinies, so we can figure out, yeah, which ones are going to be mine, which is going to be Bridget's. So. Excuse me. And yeah, we'll see what we can get done here, and then I'm sure next time we play this will be when the last batch of the fire shinies come out. Okay, real quick. I mean, we're keeping the titled Woopers for me. Actually, I was gonna say, I think these two are just gonna do based off Pokeball. And then the 2 heavy ball ones we know are the thing. So let me just write down Wooper, Serene, Level ball. Whooper. I mean, we got crazy lucky with the Whoopers too, so I can't complain about not getting anything. I can't complain about not getting any titles or anything on Drillbur. And then Whooper. Sleepy, which will become Quadsire. Out of curiosity, what are the sizes? Whooper, the Serene, good, sight, bigger. Fine size powerhouse. Love to see it. I wrote pint pies. Me. Fine size powerhouse. And the last one I think is just normal, right? Okay. Let me take a look at the Drillbur. Perfectly average for the heal ball, and perfectly average. Take a look at the two for that. Gonna be Excadrill. Perfectly average. And okay, they're all perfectly average. That's pretty funny. Okay, Drillbur and then Drillbur. So we'll just take these two and we'll give these two to Bridget. I think generally we'll have enough space. We might have to move a couple guys. We should generally have enough space to get... I think the fire types, we only need like 4 of them, because I think one of them's Charcadet, if I'm not mistaken. Which we already have, so... Okay, let me just quickly write down Bridget, Whooper, Drillbur, and Drillbur. Okay. So we'll come up with the names for those in a bit. I was also going to point out we never bought all of the, like, tablecloths and stuff as well. I think those are still actually over this way. Okay, let's see what clothes we can buy real quick. Not because I desperately need clothing. But more just for completion reasons, and it's something I never got around to doing. Restaurant. Okay, this is all the picnic stuff, so I can just bulk buy. Frankly, money, as you can see, is not an issue. That should be everything. I'm gonna put these people out of business. Backpacks. Oh, whatever your styles just quickly spread all boutiques in Paldea. Oh! I never did this? Okay, well I think there's a few new items that we can get as a result of having the DLC. Oh, this is gonna take a while. And if only I had a Switch 2 for this. Oh, which, okay. Out of business in a good way. Hopefully! Oh, this is gonna take forever. Oh, this is gonna take... So I want to look at some of the shiny Pokemon nicknames while I do this. This is gonna get a little repetitive. What is this? Is this new? I remember doing this in Shield as well. I think it's even worse here. These new as well? Maybe? I don't know. I believe I bought all the clothing items in Sword and Shield. If I'm not mistaken. Unless I missed anything. But I'm pretty confident I did. I mean, I pretty much 100% in Sword and Shield to, like, every capacity that you can. I'm trying to think if there's anything I haven't 100%ed in that game. I think I'm technically missing a couple Pokemon in my living dex. More so because I just need to catch extras for some of them. But, I mean, like, I have the dexes completed. And all that. That's the hair cuttery, we don't care. I wish I could just buy them all at once. Why didn't they add a buy all button? No. But yeah, no, I do know that it's quite a lot of money, but I have a couple 100 hours in that game, so it wasn't anything crazy. Or I mean, it was, but I didn't have to do I didn't have to go way out of my way for it. You're winning for it. I saw like it was 7.5 million left. Oh yeah, I do recall there being quite a few that were extremely pricey. I might have had to have grinded a little bit. I don't remember. It's been a long time now. But yeah, there is quite a lot. we just chillin'. 40 cap. I'm looking at the little bar go down, and it's so slow. Still here, by the way. Poggers! Appreciate it. The dedication, I gotta respect it. Worst, but yeah, I think part of the issue too is it's just slow to load a lot of this stuff on the Switch 1. I think on the Switch 2 it's like instant, which would make this a little less painful. But hey. Yeah, they really should have. I mean, I guess they probably just assumed most people wouldn't try to buy everything. They would just buy the few things they cared about. So, you know. It is what it is. Okay. No, that's fair, that's fair. But yeah, no, my multi thing would have been nice. They probably assume people would only buy mostly what they intended to put on. What's this? Okay, sure. What's this? Red. Yellow. I can recolor. I don't know. Yeah, true. I mean, I feel like, yeah, a lot of RPG players are the type to try to buy everything. So. Yeah, frankly, I think a buy all button would have been smart. Because I feel like people, yeah, if you're gonna buy a lot of them, odds are you're just trying to buy everything. Or having both is an option. Stampede hat. I missed this because I didn't come here with the DLC. Wait, is there a pink one? Hold on. I'm wearing that. That goes with the outfit. Put something quicker than this. Yeah, yeah. Actually, wait, this looks pretty good on me, too. Hold on. We might be cooking. It's been a while since I've changed up my outfit. Stampede hat A? Well, that's kind of a cool design. A little pattern on it, looks nice. Okay, that's everything there. Oh my gosh. I don't think we're getting past this town for a bit. Oh my god, I just see how long this bar is. Maybe I should be doing this off stream. Put on YouTube or something. God dang. Sheesh. Ooh, mama. Oh boy. Hexagonal sunglasses? What the fuck are these? Who? Okay, those are kind of baller. They're terrible, but I like that. Looks like comic book villain. Like or shit, like comic, like the stereotypical robber. Z, I feel you. I 100% feel you. Oh boy. Oh my gosh! Those are so ugly. Dude, I missed out on some of these clothing options, damn. These are just bad. In like the best way. Didn't you have XP? Yeah, those are very helpful. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely, those can be a lifesaver. I'm glad that they're so easy to get in this game. Oh my gosh, there's so many still. I don't even think you could see the socks, can you? I'm looking at the nickname stuff. I don't know if I have the brain power for nickname stuff right now, to be honest. I'm looking, it's creativity might be a bit drained at the moment. I've just been too creative recently, you know? Kind of a shame I can't see any of these socks, but whatever. Who needs to see them? Okay. How many towns in this game have fucking clothes, even? I know there's definitely more. I don't think every town has clothing, though. I think it says on the map. Oh, wait, no, actually, I wrote down somewhere, didn't I? Wait. I have a thing called clothing stores. I forgot about that in my spreadsheet. You're catching Pokemon like the game intended you to? That sounds like a... Why does it sound like a threat? Damn, I can't see what these socks look like right now, but that's... Oh boy. I mean, I'm still over $9 million, and I think I have so much shit I can sell. Just makes this all the funnier. It's currently 10:30. By 11, I should get to fighting King Lou. I do want to at least beat it once. Just doing random red. No, that's a good way to do. Actually, wait. I should hang on. Let me add a check thing real quick to my spreadsheet here. Let's see. Purchased everything. Add a check mark. I can actually kind of keep track of this. How do I do that? Checkbox. There we go. Okay, so this was... So we're in Mesagoza. This is Sock Quarter, Mesagoza. Boom. What else have we finished? Mesagoza... Spec Shack? Spec Shack... What? Mesagoza... Capborg. And then... Mesagoza, I'm assuming this is Baggins. Perfect. And then finally Mesagoza Picnic Knacks, I would assume. Perfect. Oop. And then at the end of this, we also have to make sure we get all the table, or like chair things or whatever in the DLC. So this is Paldea footwear. The shoes are gonna cost me an arm and a leg. I just realized Palafin and Finizen look almost exactly the same. Yeah. Until Palafin transforms, at least. What are these shoes? They're so ugly. Just the heart. Yep. Definitely they could have done a teensy bit more with it, I feel like. Not to complain that much. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but still. They could have done a little itty bit more. Earthworm sneakers. Okay, that actually matches this outfit kind of well. Oh god, those are ugly. Okay, these look like normal shoes. Okay, it looks like after this we just have Rough and Tough. In Messagoza, that is. And Delibird Presents phone cases, which Delibird Presents shouldn't take that long. Leftovers are great. So helpful. And then after that, yeah, we have Levincia and Cascarafa. So there's not like a crazy amount of clothes we need to get. I mean, there's a little bit in Kitakami Howl and Masawi, but that is much more manageable. Granted, some of the stuff in like Cascarafa and Levincia, I have like huge lists of things you could buy from the stores. Oh yeah, the what is it? Vericidad is gonna be a pain. Those are pricey. Hopefully I didn't miss writing down anything. I'd have to double check, I guess. Because there might be. I'm sure it's fine. So yeah, we did all the bid things, which were really expensive. From Ninja Boy. That's with an A. Atticus. I almost said like Articus. Farticus. Got his ass, called him a fart. Meh. Let's just see. A couple of the remaining ones look pretty rough. And then yeah, Veracidad is going to be expensive as shit. That's the one that is going to obliterate the wallet, but then again, we could always just item print. It's so easy to make money with item printing in this. Literally just printing money. And you could even, if I was really worried, I could even RNG manip, which I've not done yet, but would like to for balls at some point. That to get like the patches, ability patches. I called them Radical Red's throwing me off because I called them dream patches in that game for some reason. Is it even an ability? It's like an ability capsule versus ability pillars. It's been a while. I'm rusty. Haven't used one in this game in a while. The terminology's throwing me off. Okay. That is everything in the footwear store, and then it's just this one, I believe. Well, and then Delibird, but that's just like 10 phone cases or whatever. Okay, this is Rough and Tough. Oh, this looks a lot better. This doesn't look like it's gonna murder me. My thumb is getting a little tired. Oh wait, but this is multiple categories, that's why. I do have to keep an eye out for shit like that. Should I do one more double check? Because I wasn't keeping as good of an eye out for this as I should have been. I don't think it should be an issue though. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Fuck me. I thought I was gonna get out of here without losing my mind. Look who was wrong. Me. Yeah, I really did speak way too soon. Hopefully the glasses aren't too bad. Looks like there's 2 types of glasses. Unless there's more from the DLC. It's not too horrible. Yeah, the hats. I mean, I like having options. Sucks to buy them all, though. Reverb beanie? That's cute. Also very ugly and not anything I would ever wear in a million years, but it's cute. Just makes you look like a fucking candle. Which I guess is what Graveyard has on its head. Hi, welcome to Man Says Obvious. Or you kind of just look like a chess piece, to be honest. I got like a little penis sticking out of your head. Fortunately, not like a human penis, but like an animal penis. That makes it sound like I look at animal penises. Can we back up on that one a little bit? The few times I've seen it have been against my own will. You know, someone just fucking posted on Twitter and you're like, why are you posting this? I don't want to see that. You go to the zoo and it's just kind of hanging out. Have I saved this or have I made it worse? Okay, this isn't too bad. Bishop, yeah, that's the chess piece, yep. Yeah. Haha, chess, right? Let's go back to the chess comments. Been around horses before, yeah. They, good for them. Hey, beautiful animals, though. They desperately try to change the subject. Yeah, so those horse animals, huh? They look at their manes. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, that should be everything at Rough and Tough. Yep, so then it should just be... I want to triple check I didn't miss anything here. The things we talk about, well, catching Pokemon / buying stuff. Yeah. I'm hitting the B button. Let me out of here. Want to make sure there's nothing else. I gotta be safe because now I'm paranoid. I'm sure it's fine, but it'd be dumb to miss like a little bit of things and think I have everything because it's not like a way to confirm that, presumably. Let me out of here. Yeah. I'm debating if I want to do it. I probably should hold off for a bit. I probably should try to do a Tinglu raid. At the same time, I'm on a buying kick, you know? It's addicting. It's very much the just one more mentality that is so easy to get into. I wasn't even paying. I kind of just autopiloted it. Yes, that one actually can't be anything else, you bozo. Let me double check here. I was not paying any attention. Just kidding. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's go buy the phone cases. I'm gonna take a quick BRB break. Maybe we'll buy a tiny bit more just to get it off the plate. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go buy like 10 phone cases or whatever. I'm gonna find out it's like 45 phone cases. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, well that was the worst route I could have possibly taken. I was not trying to aim for this one. I was aiming for the one over that way more, but I guess we're going to this one. Give me the phone cases. Rigatito! This one's actually only like 10 items, thank gosh. Almost miss. I can't miss green. That'd be a fail. That'd be a flub of the century. Okay. That is all the phone cases. Let me take a quick BRB break, and then I'll decide what I want to do. If I want to buy a little bit more, I might. We'll see. I'll be right back, and then I'll decide. 1 segundo. Excuse me. And a back to yawning. Okay. Let's do a teensy bit more buying. Let's go Levincia, I guess. You just got a shiny? What'd you get? Congrats! Ooh, Halucha's a pretty nice shiny. I do not actually have one of those yet. It's something on the back of the to-do list. Okay, looks like we are doing Hepburg. Yes. No savages are doing living decks. Hey, we take some good luck. I gotta love seeing some good luck. Ah. Give it a lag while doing this, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a shame these menus just load so damn slow. But it is what it is. It'd be what it be. Yippee. Yeah, no, I just gotta check the... You're right, it is coming back? Nah! Hey, maybe me leaving and coming back is like a good luck charm. Also, note, I would never wear this hat. These hats are like 80-year-old man hats. And, I'm not 80. I know I'm pretty ancient, but... You know, I'm being in my mid-20s, but, you know, I'm still alive. I'm kicking. I can bend my knees. 1890. Ah! You know, I mean, 26 is almost 80 when you think about it. Because time flies. Voter hat? What is this? Okay, that's also pretty fucking good. These DLC items are really... They're knocking it out of the park. What can I say? Yeah, most of these items have been pretty affordable, which honestly is quite helpful. You know, I do have to change up the outfit sometime soon. Get just the most atrocious looking shit imaginable. Huh. Or I gotta get something, you know, swagalicious. Ugh. My age is showing. I gotta get something, because like my Legends Arceus fit, my main save is so stylish. Terrible, but stylish. Okay, and we're back to fucking Houndstone shit. Okay. Oh no, this is Houndstone! Last time it was Griever! I see, it's different. Still a fucking penis chess piece looking thing. Anyway. Cool, that is everything at Capburg. More of a rook. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we are in these Paldea footwear. We're just doing normal looking shoes for the moment. Do have a long thing to go down here, but that'll be it. Just get what we can. So yeah, it looks like there are 29 total stores I need to buy stuff from. I've completed like 8. Can't damage ghost types right now, rip. Yeah, I always like, if I'm doing something with ghost types, I'm always bringing like a soak Pokemon. I find that like more convenient than bringing something with full swipe and like Scrappy. Some of these shoes look kind of interesting. They got some cool color combos going. Good poison. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, I get that. I guess if you're not... If it's just a Pokemon you're getting for the live index, I guess it's not a huge deal. It's not like you're killing a shiny. You can just find another one. Sleeps better for sure, though, yeah. I think I need to change this hat a little bit. A little too bright. You know what? The sandals are decent. I fuck with them. Some of the colors are ugly as shit, but... Running shoes. Hey, those look okay. I've run before. Drackloak isn't cooperating, rip. Dang you, Drackloak, for not cooperating. Oh, that's everything here. I think next is going to be the sock quarter. Which we won't even be able to see what any of them look like, unfortunately. But that's okay. And then after this, is Picnic Next, which we can actually buy multiple things at once for that. Probably took damage from takedown recoil. Matt! Hey, damage is damage. Flower print tights. Those sound intriguing. It's a shame I can't see them. I'm sure they're gorgeous, though. Printed tights? Ooh, I don't know what that means. I can't see them! Which, I mean, I guess I could just change pants for the temporarily, but whatever. Or outfits. Cool. Is this the picnic? It is. A couple of these are expensive, damn. Okay, damn, yeah. We be out here spending money. Okay, next on my list is the expensive place. We'll see how much money that sucks out of my wallet. Because I think they have a lot here too. Yep, okay, yeah, these are costly. These are gonna eat my wallet up. And most of them still look like dog shit. I'm just not a fan of fancy clothes. Once again, old man shoes right here. I don't know what they think their target demographic is, but it is not these shoes. At least they're in 300k, yeah. Frankly, there might be something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh god, those are ugly. Oh my god, look at how long this bar is. I didn't realize, yeah, if you try to buy the same thing twice, each store has like a different message for it. It's kind of cool. Might be the last thing we're doing with buying stuff today. Probably should have saved this one for last. That's okay. I've committed. any new items here from the DLC, or there might not be, though. Yeah, I was nearly at max money when we started this. Not the store in specific, but the purchasing of clothing items. And we went through about 1 million prior to this, and now we went through like 2 million already. Which is what it is. Get out of here. Shoo shoo. Hang on. Nope, you stayed in the room. Get a load of this mosquito. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna close the doors. Whatever bug it was. It opted to stay. Oh, that's okay. My picks are okay. Just kind of depends on the outfit. Brown, on the other hand, is probably it's pretty boring. Like, I don't know. If I'm only spending this much, it's gotta look a little more stylish than this. Like, I don't want fucking caramel. There's no style. Okay, well, that's actually fine, because it's an accent color and not the main color. Oh, there are some new stuff here. Oh my god, this is a lot of money. What the fuck? That looks so bad! Who is wearing this? Who? Who's willingly walking around with a bag that looks like this? Okay, to be fair, it probably looks better on a lot of the female characters as opposed to the male characters, but still. Speedrunning making my character look like a stereotypical gay man. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but damn, it seems like that's what I was going for. Goodbye money, never... Yeah! Never knew, I know, right? I do like the sweatbands. Why are they $12,000 though? That's a great question. I realize it's just the glasses, which I think are also very expensive, but whatever. That's cute with the Pokeball. Okay, I'm gonna put that on for the time being. Ew. 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 This currency is based on yen since it's a Japanese company. 81, almost 82 for America. Okay, well I guess, yeah, that wouldn't be too... Actually, no, that's insane! Wait, no, I was like, that's not too much money. For a sweatband? Expensive ass sweatband. Fuck it, now I'm just changing my outfit. We're slapping that one on. Oh my god, the cowboy hat with like these glasses. Okay, yeah, we just spent like 500k there. So be it. Spec Shack? I guess I'm continuing. I mean, we made good progress here. I might as well just wrap it up. I'm still gonna have stuff to buy. Alright, what is this? This is rough and tough. I don't even have this written down. Okay, I'm just gonna make a note of this. Oh, fuck me, I guess. I'm just gonna make a quick note. Okay. Ugly ass shoes. Okay. Driving gloves? Okay, they actually don't look like they have too much. Fed the man before he got to the category with a shitload of items. Fingerless mittens! Oh, okay, this is... these are a little bit pretty, I'll give it to them. Yeah, okay, this is not too bad. Okay, we're getting a Graveyard beanies. Time to look like a chess piece slash animal penis. Pom-pom beanie. That's actually kind of cute. The colors I'll give him. I like a good fancy color. Fur bucket hat. What is this gonna look like? Okay, I mean, it's not. I mean, not really stylish, but could be worse. Okay, that should be everything there. What else is around here? I think Delibird Presents is like right here. May as well just get this one out of the way. The phone cases, because it shouldn't take too long. Pikachu! Case. This one's also a little bit faster because it doesn't have to like load the shit on my character. Which is kind of weird that they don't like put it in front of the character's face like it would be when you go to a menu, but whatever. Blue. Oh. Everything from here. Oop. I'm pretty sure everything else is over here. That's haircuts. So this is Saguaro style? It is. Okay, there's a lot here. A lot of mittens. Not that I, don't like some mittens, but a lot of them. Hey, at least my character's kind of rocking an interesting outfit right now. Riding gloves? Those are mildly intriguing, I guess. They work well if you're going for that, like, motorcycle shit. Oh yeah, it looks like the other outfits, or the hats are all helmets, which I'm never wearing a helmet in this game. I don't know who they thought they were appealing to, but man, there are a lot of different helmets. And every time I go, why? What kind of clothing customization? I hit I put on something. I wonder what kind of customization they're gonna have in ZA. It seems like fashion is almost like a thing they're leaning into. Game? You fucking crash on me, so help me God. I think it froze. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, thank God. Okay, phew. There we go. That's what I previously had, I think. I'm gonna do a save out of Paranoia now. Alright. I'll just go from this way. These gloves have a bit of style to them. I mess with them. Yeah, because then after this place, we just have Baggins and Spec Shack, so... Yeah, I say we finish up in Levincia, and then we'll save Kaskarafa as well as the teensy bit in the Kitakami DLC. For, after we finish up with the other stuff. The other shinies. The fire ones. Or if we finish Legends Arceus and come back to this game before then. But I'm guessing we won't. So we're probably only gonna have like 2 or 3 days of Legends Arceus before we come back to this game. So it seems like I think Bridget and I are trying to aim for like or 2 days on, 1 day off for Reticle Red stuff. So. Because that is kind of a bigger priority generally. We can... These are some ugly-ass helmets. Hey, you never know which, like, motorcycle fans are playing this game, I guess. You gotta appeal to the motorcycle fans. There's gotta be some people who really love motorcycles in Pokemon, I gotta assume. I don't know what that crossover percentage is, but... Okay, also, yeah, then some of them must also be like, you know, like fucking riot police soldiers or whatever. You know, they're anti-protest soldiers. You gotta get those guys represented here too. Gotta make sure we get the police brutality outfits, just in case, you know. You never know who could be playing. They might want to role play by screaming at civilians and throwing tear gas at them. Ah, they forgot to add the tear gas. Damn. No, maybe next game. Okay, they want to make sure they cover what, like British police, or stereotypical British police, or something. Is that what this is? What are we doing here? Is that what this looks like? Like comedically? I don't know. I probably just sound like a jackass, which I am. I'll proudly proclaim it. You know, if someone else isn't gonna be a jackass, I gotta step up. Covering everything, yeah. Which, fair enough. If only they covered, I don't know, shirts. just like a few shirts and pants, you know, that weren't like the same 2 colors. Wouldn't that be lovely? Okay, so they're going with fans of Brawn and mechas here, I guess. Maybe Power Ranger fans, loosely. And they locked it to after complete. Yeah, even if like if you beat the main game, they did add a few things in the DLCs, which was very needed, but it wasn't enough. You know, I want to be decked out in like pink or purple or whatever. Which, I mean, I do prefer the violet clothing slightly, just because I like the pinks and the purples, but it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, you mean like the classes? But yeah, I feel like there were plenty of opportunities to do it later into the game. You know, even beat the Elite Four or some shit, even, like... That's my, like, one complaint about the clothing items. Which, frankly, isn't a huge deal. But it would have been nice. It's like you go through, there's so much customization, and then you just kind of like skimp out on the most important part. You have to complete the class, you stop wearing the dumb school uniform. Yeah. It's just so limiting, given there's only 4 outfits. And you can't, they're all like the same colors. Like they could have at least done like 12, you know, just covered a few more bases. Like, they went through so much, yeah, to give every type of fucking, like, helmet in existence, you know, and then don't allow you to put on a colored shirt. I just want, like, a goofy, like, pink t-shirt, even, you know? Doesn't have to be anything crazy. It just reminds me, I worked at Target for, like, 2 weeks in high school and was like, I can't do this shit. Oh, that's cute. I really like that. And they're like, see, like the training videos, like, yeah, we allow our employees to wear lots of, you know, to have lots of customization and style to their outfit, as long as you're wearing a red shirt and khakis. And it's like, you can wear multiple shades of red. It's like, what the fuck do you mean customization? And yeah, Sword and Shield definitely. It's literally just because of shirts and pants it clears Scarlet and Violet. Like I think there's a lot more options. Ooh, that's cute. Talonflame. I have basic recognition abilities. Even just like a little bit, like, because there's so many more outfit options in terms of like shoes and glasses and all that in this game, which is really nice. But then they skip on the arguably the most important part of clothing. So, it be what it be. Hopefully they learn from that in future games, just to give the player more customization. I'm assuming there's going to be more in ZA, given the setting being like a bustling city where I feel like fashion is a big part of it. And it's the vibe I've been getting from the trailer that they're going to care about that. I don't know if they will. Who knows? Only time will tell. But, yeah. Like I was just saying, I feel like the limiting factors of clothing honestly made more sense in like Legends Arceus. And even then, Legends Arceus has a reasonable amount of options. You know, not quite as customizable as Sword and Shield, but like setting-wise, it makes more sense. And there was enough that I was pretty happy with the options. But you know how it be. It's just. There's some ugly ass glasses. Yeah, that's the last place we need to worry about in Levincia, and then I need to take a break from my thumb. Okay, these are kind of cute. I like these. They look like normal actual glasses that people would wear. Couldn't be me, I don't wear glasses, my eyesight's too good. Somehow. I'm an old, decrepit man. My eyes should be falling out of their sockets by now, and yet I see pretty well. I mean, most people need glasses or contacts or something. I have shockingly avoided it. Like, everyone in my family ended up with glasses by the time they were, like, done with high school. Or at least my parents and cousins and all that and stuff. On like both sides. Just don't need it. For some reason. Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty common, around by high school age for most people to end up with that. And for some reason, I just never needed them. Which doesn't make any sense, given I spend so much time looking at screens. I mean, my job is looking at screens, because I do video editing. I play video games. Like, you'd think that would fuck up my eyesight. Apparently it didn't. Okay, the heart glasses are funny. They're ugly, but they're funny. Okay, that should be everything in Levincia. Cool. Okay, we'll save the rest of the stuff for later. You have, blue light or whatever glasses. Okay, let's go see about Ting Lu. I was just thinking about it briefly now. I'm like, for a while I was like, what the hell am I gonna fight Ting Lu with? And then it hit me that I could probably just use Ogerpon. It's got the Swords Dance Leech Life. Not Leech Life. Well, Leech Life, but, Horn Leech. Where is it? Where's the raid? Am I stupid? Am I blind? Am I missing it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, to help with screens. Gotcha. But yeah, I imagine that's probably pretty good for your eyes. I mean, I guess the one nice thing too about, or not the one, but one of the nice things about streaming is that because I'm constantly looking at chat, it keeps me from like staring at the screen like intensely for long periods. And a lot of times when I'm working, I put stuff on my other monitors, so I'm like glancing between the two. I don't think that's gonna be like the reason I don't have glasses. Is like, oh yeah, I look at Twitch chat every once in a while. But it does probably loosen the strain a bit, going between different screens. Hey, no. And I also just get distracted easily. I do online school, do esports for school, and just play all their games. So probably 9% of the time I'm looking. I feel that, yeah. No, I mean, that's most of my free time is 8 hours of work looking at a screen, basically. And then, I game for like 3 hours a night looking at a screen. And then a lot of times too, like if I go on, when I go for exercise outside, a lot of times I'm playing Pokemon Go or something. And you know, bits of phone time and all that, so. Oh, we're full on gimme gold coins, it looks like. Where's this at? This way more. But somehow didn't affect me. I'm sure they'll go one day, but they're hanging on for now. Okay, let me take a look at Ogerpon here real quick. Let's see what we're rocking with it. Yeah, we're gonna want to change this move pool up. That's fine too. Okay. Quick balls are wonderful. No, we love a quick ball. Okay. So, Swords Dance over Stomping Tantrum. And Horn Leech over U-Turn. I probably should put on a mask, too, because that gives a 20% damage increase across the board. It'd have to be Wellspring. Let's try it with the scope lens, and we'll see what happens. I need to see how much damage I'm doing. Because Ting Lu, I think, is bulkier physically. But then it has the Ruins ability. That, okay, it has 125 defense, and then it gets at 80 SPDF, but it gets the Ruins thing, so I'm assuming it basically has the equivalent of 120 SPDF. And then it has 155 HP. Yeesh. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if we want to grind a few of these. I can see about doing some nickname shenanigans because I have some shinies I never figured out nicknames for. So we start with Swords Dance. I know, Chien Pao was resetting our stats a lot. We'll have to see if Ting Lu does the same. Top myself off before the wood goes up. I think good damage. Contrary Lurantis works. That would make sense. Yeah. Kinda hard to see the shininess on the Ting Lu in this scenario. Okay. Makes sense. Snarl is perfectly ideal. Yeah, I was worried this one was going to be a bit trickier, but so far it seems pretty safe. Sandstorm's a little annoying, but we're running physical. That doesn't matter, it's not a rock. Doesn't get us for that boost. Your Worry Seed removes its rune ability. Oh yeah, that is true, yeah. In this case I'm running a physical attacker, so it shouldn't matter. But that is a good point. Decent bit of healing. Once we get Terra, I think this will be a pretty clean sweep, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're gonna be totally fine here. Oh, for Lurantis, gotcha. Oh, because yeah, it gets Leaf Storm, right? What is that? I forget what each boost does. That doesn't change anything. We were already miles faster than it. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Does that bring us back to full, I'm guessing? Yep. Cool. We can go for the higher damaging move here. Renation on the Colossire that has like no HP. Gotta be careful not to hit superpower. Shellbell. Yeah, Shellbell is always strong in Terror Raids. Yep. I'm wondering if we just like straight attack here. I think a leech, Horn Leech would be very valuable. How much does this do? Yeah, it does a little bit. Enough to get HP back. Yeah, this isn't like super clean. Excuse me. I'm sure I probably could put the mask on for the bit of extra damage, but it's generally fine. We love a crit. Currently I just have a scope lens equipped. This is just my normal ogre pawn. So I was just being lazy, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't want to switch my item. So yeah, there's definitely better. I could give it a lot of better items here, I'm sure. I probably should, given this is kind of a close fight. And if I want to, I don't think I'm going to do too much grinding on this. But I do think I'm lower on Ground Terra, so I probably should play it a few times. Plus, I know when the Chien Pao, because Wo Chien was about 6 million worldwide wins, and then Chien Pao was like 5 million worldwide wins. We only needed 1 million, but that number is going down, you know? Okay, now we get a quick look at the shiny. The shiny's pretty decent for it. Definitely a little bit on the more subtle side, but I like it. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of Grand Terra. Auto cap stuff too. I don't really need to grind this, but I don't have much else to do for the next half hour outside of buy more items. So I think I'm better off just doing a few of these raids real quick. Might as well. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? We do actually need Umbreon. Oh, it just turned day though. I do need shiny Umbreon still. Oh, did I pass it? Whoops. Hang on. Where is? I'm assuming this is under the ground. I have no idea if this is any good. I do still need. It's one of the few shinies I still need is Umbreon from the evolution line. I need what? Umbreon, Leafeon, and Eevee. I don't know. I'm probably gonna just pass on this. But I was curious. Top left, gotcha. Okay, I'll go back there in a sec. Where's this at? It would be up here, looks like, which is actually a decent spot. Oh wait, no, is it a below? It's below. Oh well, okay, actually it doesn't, that's right, it doesn't say you found it, I don't think, unless it's night, maybe. Anyway, okay, oh yeah, there it is. Red bug again. Okay, now do you want to go out? Slowly open the door. No, don't go inward. No, you went the wrong way! Where did you just... Okay. Fucking bugs. Get a load of that bug. Anyway, right there. Cool. Gonna fly in. Do not need to bother flying. Always check the deerling. Let's quickly just change my item. Let's run something. Let's throw Miracle Seed on. Look at the little babies. Okay, anyway. Down alone. Barely. Yeah, no, they're a little bit easier to miss. Thank goodness when I found my 3 shiny deerling, I knew what I was looking for. Because all of them were just by random chance. I mean, they just spawned in so many places that it's... I just kept running into them on accident. That's also ignoring the 2 shiny Saws books I also found on complete accident. I guess deer like me. I like the deer, so I can't complain. Anyway, let me take a quick peek at some of these nicknames. See if I can unlock anything in real quick. Yeah, so we had the Pawmies. So originally our shiny Pawmi that we had was named Teenson Mouse. We have the Pawmo and the Pawma. I think I do like Teeny Mouse and Punchin' Mouse. I might just lock those in. I was sort of stuck because we have a good sight bigger and a pint sized powerhouse Pawmi. I initially had Meese and Moose. I wonder if I should just do something completely unrelated though. Oh no, I do very much. I very much like just deerling in general. To be fair, I think honestly, I know my girlfriend and I were doing like trying to figure out like top 30 favorite Pokemon. I want to. I mean, it made top 10 actually. I really do love deerling. What did it make? Okay, yeah, it actually, when I did it, I did 3 different variants of it. Twice it made 6th place, and one time it made 7th place. So, and then Sawsbuck also, yeah, it made it, what? On these attempts, once it made 16th, I think it's the highest it made. Once it made, where is it? 27th, there was some variants. Oh, and then once it made 14th, so yeah. I do like them a lot. I really like them because of Pokemon Snap, of new Pokemon Snap. They're so cute in that game. That's really what sold me on it. I'm guessing our stats were reset, but I just got very distracted. So, no big ol'. And then when I was doing, yeah, I did a manual ranking as well in a longer form thing, and that including megas. With including megas, I put it at 12. So, Earling, and then Sawsbuck was 26th. Pretty sure my stats were lower, but I'm just gonna keep sending it. Okay, maybe I don't know. Let's see. Let me try to see what's happening with this little nickname shenanigan real quick. Let me see if I can lock anything in. Oh, I think I pretty much have to focus on Tinglu Terror raids, so I don't think I'm not gonna grind these. It's just not worth it. I'll grind some Chi-Yu ones probably because it's a lot more defensive or fragile. Okay, Pachirisu was one of the weird ones. We had Patchy, Tiramisu, Bubblegum, Mocktail, Pomegranate. I think I need to knock something out between Bubblegum, Mocktail, and Pomegranate, because they're all kind of in a similar vibe. I think I can yeah, I don't know. I've been having trouble with this one. I think I like all the names, so I just need to pick one. With this. This thing got frozen twice. Maybe I'll do one more Tinglu raid. I gotta stop getting distracted. I gotta get through these names. Ooh, too salty, a sour, harvesting, and then an ability capsule as well. How do I gotta make sure I'm not like overflowing any XP candy. Let me take a look at that real quick. But yeah, I do think I did need some ground terror shards, which we'll get a bunch at the end of the event as well. Helps. Yeah, we're fine for now. How are we doing on ground? Okay, we're at 750. That's not too bad at all. We'll do one more round and then we'll go buy a few clothes and call it for the night. Patchy Tiramisu Bubblegum Mocktail. Oh my god. I don't know why this one's giving me so much trouble. Half of me is literally just saying name it Patchy because I think it's cute. Even though that's like so lazy. I like Tiramisu, I like Bubblegum, I like Mocktail. I don't know. And then Dedede. Yeah, a lot of these like King Dedede for Dedede or Barbecue. Yeah, I see where a lot of these I kind of just stuck. Okay, we were locking in Reginald Backs for Frigibax because it's stupid and I like it. I had Google and Flapjack for Arctivax. I kind of like Google for Arctivax. I don't know why. Actually, quick ball, not the first turn. Still got the goodbye. Ah! I feel that. I've done that before. Yeah, I missed. And then Excalibur, I had Thermostat, Milcon, Flapjack. I got rid of a bunch of names, and now I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me go back to these names I got rid of for. Is there anything to that called out to me? I feel like we had more interesting stuff in there. Where were the... Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. Not level 30, 1 HP asleep. That would do it, yeah! Nope, I'm already maxed out. Although I do kind of like the name Flapjack for Arctibex too for some reason. I'm like debating... okay. I'm gonna get literally nowhere here, am I? Aren't I? Okay, yeah, Snow Yeah, we had Snort and Snurt. Or Snornt. That's what Bingus and Bungus. I don't fucking know. I'm so beyond stuck with these names. Oh yeah, I gotta just put him in a fucking, you know, wheel or something and just spin the wheel and see what it gives me. So that's what I gotta do when I get really indecisive. Which, for a man with an anxiety disorder, is very often. We had the Glalie, where I was debating between Mighty Orb and Sobriety. Sobriety's goofy. I think I go with that. Frostlass was all over the place. I had Maiden, Shampoo, Sprinkles, or Strudel. I like Sprinkles or Shampoo for it. I don't know why. There's not like a good reason for it. Petalil, we got the good type smaller, the Sleepy and the Friend Ball. I did like Eepy, the Bulby, Nappy, and Nap Time. I'm gonna get rid of Nap Time. I do lean Eepy. Bulby's okay. I'll get rid of Nappy too. We had the two Lilligants where I had Dancing Queen, Fairy Tale, Floret, and then Skates, Allegory, and Floral. Dancing Queen I did have a different... I named the Salazzle that, so I think we probably should just get rid of it, to be honest. I do kind of like the name Skates for this Cereal Mulligans, too. Although Florid and Floral I like. I mean, Fairy Tale and Allegory aren't bad either. I'm kind of all over the place with it. Okay, that didn't get me anywhere. And then the other Petal Ultra I had Friend-Shaped and Bulbous. I do like Friend-Shaped. It's goofy. I'm gonna do that one. Oddish. Oh yeah, I had Odium, Wondrous, and Oddity. I like the Odium Wondrous gag. Like, that's the scientific name of it. It's like gag. It's so funny to me. And then Oddity is kind of just... I mean, it's like such a simple name. Then there was Gloom, where I was debating between Glump and Get Glumped. I'm still kind of debating. And then we had Vileplume and Blossom, where I had Moonlight and Sunshine, or Plant of Action and Flower Power. I don't know again. And then we had Beartick, where I was debating between Snowball, Knockout, Autopsy, Boopy, Snoopy, and Catching Z's. And they're all just kind of good names. Also with this contrary... Oh yeah, because of Snarl, yeah. It does work when I'm not Terrid, because then I have Defiance, so I get the attack boost from it, but Once I Terra, it doesn't help. Okay, well, we at least locked in a couple names, for what it's worth. Didn't achieve much there, but that's okay. I think I'm just a little bit, like, brain farted. I've just done so many nicknames within semi-recent memory. Well, we got three Herba Mysticas in one Terra raid and 0 in the other 2, but that's fine. But yeah, no, yeah, I contrary for Laurentis, yeah, I did get what you meant by that, yeah. I see how that is. It's good for a special attacker. I'm gonna do some item changes. Go back to scope lens. Change his moves back to normal. As you turn in Stomping Tantrum. Put it back in the box, and then I guess we'll just go buy a few clothes. Swagger on Contrary is a big brain play. Yeah. I know it's Radical Red. There was a double battle for Sabrina's fight in that game, because it's like a difficulty ROM hack, where I was genuinely looking at doing shit with like Swagger and whatnot. That was pretty funny. I think I wasn't doing Contrary. Well, no, because Contrary, yeah. I was trying to do, like, Swagger, or not Swagger, like, or just, like, yeah, non-Contrary Swagger into the teammate with, like, a berry strat. That was kind of funny. Okay, let me go back to... Like, so there's not going to be able to do everything in Cascarafa right now, but we'll get what we can done. In the next 15 minutes or so before I call it for the night. Yeah, so we didn't do too much with Tinglu, but 3 of them's enough. It just seems like it's more of a hassle than it's worth to keep fighting them. Hopefully a million still get beat. I'd be kind of surprised if they weren't. Okay, so what is this? Footwear? Yes. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit again. I probably have to sell some stuff. As we've gone through like $6 million on clothing items. Is that what is that even? Is that like a duck with a fat ass and a rainbow? Did I just put those on? I didn't. Is Shiny Ice one out yet? Yes, you can claim Qian Pao. No. For the event. I don't know when it lasts until, but it's a good month or so, I think. Got the dress shoes, which look like shoes. Not something I would wear, but hey. Last time I checked, it wasn't. You were just wondering. Yeah, I think it was pretty recent that I went live, so it was within the past week or so, I want to say. Sandals, yeah, we'll at some point sooner or later change up the clothing items. Once I buy everything, we'll figure out a cool swag outfit. Me using the word swag really just fucking dates me so hard. You could tell what era of internet I grew up in. I wonder. Yeah, like you know, like 13-year-olds on the internet. If someone uses swag, do they know what that means? like is that something they're aware of even? August 26th. Oh, it was that recent. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, just a day or two ago. That would make sense. Yeah, I know. I saw the notification on Pokemon Home recently, and that was it. Until next month. Okay, yeah, so a little over a month. Not bad. Casual sandals. Yellow. Green. I can read colors, aren't I great? Blue. My ability to read is great. Time to get my chocolate pow. Yeah, it is an interesting color scheme. Ooh, seaweed. Ooh. Ah! Got my scream yawns out of the way. Running shoes look pretty decent. I don't really care about beige ones, but you know, better get that beige representation, because you know some people just love wearing beige. All 3 people who love it are screaming with joy. Can I avoid the cutscene? It takes so long to go up there if you get stuck in the cutscene. Let's just grab the phone cases since we're here. Where is this on here? Did I miss this one? I think I missed this one. Oh no, there it is. These look kind of cool. No more case. Psychic case. Nah. Sometimes I keep occasionally bringing this. Like, I gotta get Meloetta. That would be nice. I gotta come up with a name for it still, because I didn't realize I could get it in this game for a while. Gotta figure out which Star Wars planet it should be, based off the ones I have left. Boop. This isn't a real store. Don't you just hate it in real life when you try to walk into a store and it's not real? This should be sock quarter. Right? Yeah. Legwear. Every day. Yeah, it happens to everyone. There's just, you know, like, what could you realistically do to stop it? Literally nothing. Yeah, when I decide what clothing I want to switch to, I'm like, should I start with like the hat and the glasses first? Or should I start with the main outfit first? Kind of a tricky one. I probably have to start with like the hat and the glasses, because I have to warp the rest of the outfit around that due to the limitations. I have to go through and see what we actually have. I have not checked in a while. There are more things at this point. I'm not limited to 4 thanks to the DLC. I'm limited to like 12. Which, better than nothing, I guess. I'm sure these socks look wonderful. Maybe one day we'll know. Yeah, so hopefully I didn't miss any stores in this spreadsheet, because if I did... Oops. I'm sure I could look up all the clothing stores if I really wanted to. But... I don't know if that's even worth the energy. It probably is. Keyword, probably. Also, I gotta go change my shoes after this. They're ugly. Literally anything else. I don't care what, just something else. I'll change the outfit up pretty soon, hopefully. Polka dot high socks. Or pokey dot, not polka dot. I'm sure these look cool. We'll never know, but I'm sure they look cool. My thumb is, yeah, getting... This has been a thumb workout, dude. My thumb is, like, fully been worked out. 4.6 million LP is crazy. Hey, I have, like, 400 hours in this game, so... And I outside of the occasional, like, TM, I don't really use it. So it just kind of built up over time. Printed tights. Ah. Okay, well I did not mean to leave. Let me back in. You just kicked me off the curb. You 52k? Hey. One day you'll catch up, maybe. If you dream. Okay, that's enough. That's everything from the sock quarter. Let me do a save before I try to change my shoes. Because last time it freaked out on me a little bit. It just takes so damn long to load up for no reason. I hit it like 20 seconds ago. This is actually, like, really abysmal. The fact that it takes this long. Oh my... It is, yeah, very delayed. Ah! No, I'm not doing performance sneakers. They do not look good. So. Not doing loafers. I don't even need to look at those. I'm not doing boots. Dress shoes. I think I want to do like sandals or flip-flops. This kind of work. What else is there? I don't think I want those. I don't think I want the slip-ons. I don't think I want sandals. Running shoes? That's decent. Oh, is this what I was wearing before? I think I was wearing these before. Fuck it, we ball with them. They're ugly as balls, but whatever. everything I can do to avoid the elevators of death. This is Seguro style, I believe. Cool. I think we do this one and then we'll call it for the night. You have no clues. I have no clue how close you are to finishing the living decks. Nah. Easy to lose track. Nah. You're just catching whatever I find I need. Yeah, yeah. I feel that. Do you have stuff in your box, like, organized, or are you just kind of guessing? Trainer gloves. I mean, I feel like so many of the gloves just look generally the same because they're just gloves. It's organized. Okay, that's at least good. Yeah, you're not just trying to do it from memory. It took me a long ass time to get my boxes organized. But when they were done, it was nice to have it in a way that's actually, you know, use or like find. It's possible to find shit. You're insane, not like that. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the way I handle Dushin Pokemon, yeah, I'm pretty insane. I'm a little bit crazy. I'm a little bit quirked up. Just because I have the ability to speak doesn't mean I should. Oop. Thing. Our gloves have some nice colors to them. You can't kill steel type Pokemon. Yeah, that adds up. Okay, we got fucking helmets that I will never put on. I mean, these helmets at least look kind of cool. But like, I kind of prefer seeing the character's face. You lose too much of the personality when you're wearing a big ass mask on your head. Especially because you can't wear like a motorcycle suit even. There's just a really out of place helmet. There's a Power Ranger ass looking helmet. Huh. Oh god, the fucking astronaut ass helmets too. Gotta make sure the astronauts feel included. Oh, damage is poison powder and false swipe, rip. Nah. Okay, this is gonna take a while. This will be the last thing we do for the night, I think. I might sell a few things, but... Nice big old purchase spree mabob thing. Excuse me. Ooh. Spicy pepper, city, mimicry. Ooh. White. Okay, well that fucking white. Why? What are these? Who is using these? How many players have ever actually worn one of these? This is for fucking what's the band or whatever. Is this for them specifically? I mean, like, sure, yeah, a lot of it's just different colors of the same helmet, so you only need to really make one design, but, like, still! Like, we need this in the game. Different colored shirts? Nah, fam. Weird ass helmets. Okay, yeah, we're. Okay, the motorcycle helmet, yeah, these kind of helmets at least look kind of cool. Like some of them I see the appeal in. Some of them have like a visual flair. Some of them just don't at all. Like when you go full like motorcycle kind of vibe, then there's some decency or like decent looks to it all. Got some actual colors and a more interesting shape than a literal bowl. You know. And these actually have like a design on them too, which helps. Goes a long way in making them look interesting. You know, my character is getting fed up with all these helmets. He's like, Bring it ground. Really, after this, there's only a handful of places we need to go. I mean, a couple of them have a lot of options for things to buy, but it is what it is. At least we won't have to mash for too long next time. Whenever we get around to this again. Hopefully soon. I think, yeah, we got about a... Ooh. I mean, this is like at least a helmet people would wear, but it's not stylish. I think, yeah, we got about a week left on these shinies until we get the fire shinies. Down. We'll be back in this game for that for a little bit. And then, yeah, once we get the shinies, maybe finish up with the buying of this stuff and do a teensy bit of Chiyu grinding. I will probably put this game away. I'll probably take a break from this game for a while, because we're going to be going over to ZA. And I want to take a few weeks break of Pokemon before I get to ZA. You know, you think you have a full box yet? Nah. Yeah, I want to take a bit of a break before we get to ZA. I need like a little bit of a small Pokemon reset for like 2 or 3 weeks. So. But I'm sure we'll definitely come back to this game at some point sooner rather than later. I'll mark that off. I mean, you know, I've enjoyed shiny hunting in this game. There's more I want to get. We'll have to see how many events they still do in this game with ZA out. I wouldn't be surprised if they at least do some with shiny outbreaks or whatever, so. You have one that's 2 away. Well, yeah, you're almost there. Get on it. I don't think I need to heal. But I do need to sell. I may as well just sell all the Gimmighoul stuff. I don't think there's really a need for it, right? It always takes me forever to find the Gimmighoul shit. They're not valuable in the, item printer at all. I'll just be looking at the number. I wish you could actually sort this shit. I don't know why they didn't make it alphabetical. There they are. I might as well just sell all of them. Fuck it. I also wanted to sell a few. We can claim the ice and the grass terra shards. Let's sell 200 to you. And 299 of you. Claim those in a moment. Okay. There we go. We have actual money now. We don't have too many more things to sell, and we still have one more of the expensive stores to go through. But we can always item print more if need be. Let me quickly do this. Last page, all I'm missing is 1 out of 10 million Koraidon. Ooh. That's pretty solid. And yeah, Koraidon's a bit of a problem. Give me internet. I think it's 240 of each Terra Shard, but I could be mistaken. No. Let's see. It's only 100? Oh. I probably sold more than I needed. That's okay. For some reason I thought it was more. Oh. I didn't realize there were other ones you got. Huh. Okay, that's not what I thought was going to be the case. Well, I guess I gotta sell a little bit more. I'm sort of doing this a little preemptively. I think we just got poisoned, so I doubt we'll get any more. Okay, looks like the only thing we filled up on was poison. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a certain amount of specifically the one. I don't know if they changed it or if I just misunderstood. Doesn't really matter to me, because I have more than enough Terra Shards. It's not like I'm doing competitive and constantly changing my Pokemon's Terra type or anything like that. So. Last gift we need, and then we'll call it for the night. Close these tabs. Yeah, at some point we'll also hopefully wrap up the nickname shenanigans. I want to get all these shinies nicknamed and set up before we stop playing the game, ideally. I think we have to. Only thing I'm really annoying is going to be Palmont. That's going to take a bit of time, but that's fine. Yeah, I claimed the shinies. I didn't claim the shards because I was full on a lot of them. We only have 800 grass and ice now, but I mean, I don't know why I had ice Terra that many Pokemon to begin with. So this is not a good type usually to Terra and new. But alright, I'm gonna wrap things up here though. So that'll wrap things up for tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sure to get tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.